Oh, he tapped this dude. He's a little bitch. He's right here.
Lifelines cracked. Renox.
Re-knocked. Yeah, both of them here.
Hey guys, first of all, I just want to give a big thanks to those who have subbed or watched and liked the past few videos. I'm still relatively new to YouTube, so I appreciate you guys supporting me to start things off. It means a lot. On that note, I have been getting a lot of questions with regards to how to gain RP easier as a solo queuer. This video, I aim to give you guys some tips and tricks and some ideas on how to generally play your ranked games to the maximum efficiency. Being a former rank 1 ranked player, hopefully some of the tips and tricks help you guys reach the rank you aspire to get to. On that note, let's get started. There will be 3 different segments in this video. The first one being the legend meta at the minute, and what you should be aiming to play or encourage your teammates to play to gain rank faster on average. The second segment will be the weapon meta at the minute. And the last category is what your game plan should look like depending on the composition of your team. Before we get started on the segments, I want to give you the biggest tip with regards to solo queuing. You need a microphone to communicate with your team and give your team direction. The majority of solo queue players will have microphones but will not use it to call the team where to position themselves. It is down to you and you only to communicate this and be assertive with them to the point that they will follow your calls, but not too assertive that they simply stop listening to your calls. The legend meta at the minute in Apex Legends is basically Caustic, Gibraltar, and Wraith in the top 3. All of these legends offer lots of different utility to the team. Wraith being able to reposition herself with very little to no risk and rotate the team as safely as possible. Gibby with his dome, arm shield, and ultimate is an amazing character to make a safe rotation out of nothing and reset the fight if it initially starts out of your favor. Caustic, on the other hand, I found is disgustingly good for holding a spot, as teams have to spend a minimum of a whole minute, in most cases, sieging your building in order to actually have a chance in fighting you. If a third party comes, it will be to your benefit playing this legend. I personally hate playing Caustic and hate facing him, but I cannot deny the fact he's one of the best legends in the game at the minute due to this irritating stalling of fights. I'm not going to dive too hard into legends in the lower categories, but what I do want to say is that Crypto is very viable, but he requires a lot more teamwork and utility management than the other legends. So for solo queuing, I don't have him in the S tier. Bloodhound and Horizon are also pretty good. Bloodhound can give you the info you need to win a fight fast and quick without the need of communication between your teammates, because everyone can see the enemies in scans, which is very useful for solo queuing. Not to mention the fact that Bloodhound also gets kill points for every enemy he scans without needing to do damage. Horizon is A tier. If you have good movement, she could be a real pain in the ass to deal with in most ranked scenarios, especially if paired with the Caustic. Now we move on to our next segment, which is weapon meta. Alright, so the weapon meta for me is very personal, but I feel the best weapons in the game in the minute are full autos. It's very important to note, this list is different for everyone and the main legend they play. Being a Gibby main, assault rifles like the Flatline and the R301 tend to be my go-to weapons with the Mastiff as a secondary. So this list may look different in your head than mine. However, this list shouldn't be far off what most people should have, since some weapons are just better than others, and that's a fact. The Hemlock got a slight nerf and was the best ground loot weapon prior to the nerf, but this nerf was enough to make me drop it from the S tier down to the A tier. The R301, Flatline, Turbo Havoc are all up in the S tier, along with the PK. Kraber is a no-brainer. The reason these weapons are here is because they're extremely consistent. The Flatline flows to mid-range and the R3 mid to long range and have extremely high damage per second. No SMGs made the top category for me, but if I were to have a favorite, it would be the Volt. Energy ammo is a little harder to come by than light, but the weapon has very high damage output per magazine and a relatively high fire rate, but not so fast that if you miss your first second of shooting, you gotta reload to be able to do any damage to someone, giving you a disadvantage in the fight. One thing I would like to state, the Mastiff would be an S tier when compared to other ground loot, but I think the PK is slightly better than the Mastiff, and I don't want to put two weapons which are direct substitutes to each other in the top tier of the list. Also, with the current ranked meta being a lot of Caustics and Gibby teams, for Europe at least, Mastiffs tend to be very useful for nearly every fight you take. Onto the final category, we got your game plan. Alright. So the game plan you have for your game should be heavily dependent on the composition of your team. There are stronger legends and there are weaker legends. That's just a fact of the game. What you should look at in the start of the game is the composition of your team, and what I would recommend you to do is memorize the S and A tier legends I have posted in the legend meta category previous. If your legend composition consists of one S or A tier legend, your early game plan should be aggressive to get at least 3 kill points. This is because the composition you have in the team is statistically less likely of winning a fight or rotating successfully to a safe spot in the zone in the late stages of ranked. The best thing you can do in this scenario is play aggressive in the early game, look out where teams are dropping near you, and see if you can take an early fight for easy kill points. So if worst comes to worst, you get late game, you won't lose as much RP because you've gained some points out of aggression. Take calculated risks, not brainless ones. It's important to note as well, once you have your kill points, the best thing to do is rotate for the best position in the zone you can see. This is just to avoid any unnecessary fights you may have to take later on if you're not in a good spot. However, if you're playing a composition with 2 to 3 S or A tier legends, positioning is priority. Your composition has a high likelihood of doing very well in the late stages of the game, provided all 3 of you stay alive. It is important to note that the biggest gain of RP in ranked is from a win with 5 points KP, which gives you 165 RP. Following this is winning with 4 KP, which awards 140. The message I'm trying to get across is, winning is the most important thing to do, irrespective of how much KP you have. So if your composition is strong, play the game positionally to win, not to get kills and hope you have a lucky zone. That being said, if there are opportunities to get KP with very little risk, take them. Sometimes unfortunate things happen, and if you don't end up winning the game, dying with 5 KP is always going to impact your overall RP a lot less than dying with 0. To help you guys understand the game plan and what I mean with everything I've previously stated, I'm going to analyze 3 games of mine here so it can help you better understand what I meant and consolidate any misinterpretations you may or may not have had from what I said before.
Another Q on the...
Yeah, please, thanks. Based off my earlier segments, here we have me playing a Wraith with a Pathfinder and a Horizon. We got an S and an A tier legend in the team. So the game plan is to play positionally, but we hear a fight close to us which just ended and the squad count is dropping fast. So it is relatively smart 3P as they don't have time to stabilize and there's a little risk of third party.
Behind there, one is correct. Behind.
Got him. He's minus 50. Minus 50 on that guy. I don't know. Good shit, man. Good shit. Can we get the beacon once again, Pathfinder? I now have 2 KP with a relatively strong comp. The plan is to play as positionally as possible, so we wait for Zone 1 to finish closing so we can get Zone 3 knowledge and confirm we have a great spot to play. Never mind, there's a team up here. Do not go that way. Just take the guys there. Let me just see what's happening quick. I think we just go for the spot. I think we just go for the spot. I hear them outside next to me here.
Almost cracked.
I think we move back. We move back. Come this way. Because we can't push up there. It's really hard. We take the guys through here. Take the guys through. Let's just make sure this is clear and then we go. We can walk up on it. Have you got a zipline, Pathfinder? Yeah, nice.
One is on the roof,
Yeah. He's out of zone, Low ground?
He's looting.
There's one down. Get the thirst first.
Oh, they're here behind the truck.
Yeah, that's fine. We got a really good spot for next zone. We just play this rock. We stay here for now and we portal us in and then we play the portal.
Yeah, okay.
They should fight each other here. They should fight each other. Yeah, we play on ping. We play on that ping. You guys stay there. Stay there. Okay, move up, move up, move up. Come.
Nice. Pretty guys.
Good shit. Looking at the comp again, we got an Octane and a Bloodhound. Wraith and Bloodhound gives us an S and A tier picks, but Octane offers very little late game, so I want to play aggressive early to get my points, knowing late game rotations will be hard versus Caustic and Gibby teams. Good shit, good shit. Are they coming down to us?
No, they were standing on the zip, you know, to go underneath.
Yeah, yeah.
That little train.
Okay. Well, they might be underneath then. You guys stay around here. Stay around here. I'm gonna play up here and look. They're up there. They're up there. I mean, we could just go for position now. I have like 2 KP. I'm easy.
Honestly, it's whatever you want to do, bro. I'm chilling out.
Yeah, sure. Team over here. Team over here. Knocked. Get inside. Get inside. I don't know whose bang ult that is. I think we just move. Let's move over here, guys. Come. We don't stay here. I'm dropping down to you guys. I'm dropping down to you. Holy rats!
That's depressing, to be fair.
We died at 13th place, which is usually very detrimental to RP gain. But actually having full KP before this meant we only lost 10 RP. Had we actually managed to get the spot without being ratted on, we could have easily come top 3 with full points and a relatively bad comp to play late game. So it would have been a really good game had we not been ratted on.
Do we fight here or not?
Just wait. We can hold right here on me and wait for them. Just wait. Just come here. There's no way they stay up there for the zone. They're gonna drop down here. Behind us, behind us.
Behind
Ready?
us.
The thirst. Just stay alive, guys. Stay alive, stay alive. Yeah, exactly. Can we get the thirst? Okay, just stay behind the package if you need. I'm making a portal here for you, Bloodhound.
I'm safe.
Yeah, still. I'm making a portal anyways. If you need it, Gibby, just take it. The Wraith will go for banners, probably. They're good players.
She's portaling for it now.
Step near flank. Wait.
Portal's right here.
She took it back.
Crack.
Yeah. It's just, we're good here. Like, she's not. The Wraith isn't. Come with me, guys. I want to play the top of the tree. Play, if you need to be safe, play in here for a second. I'm gonna go scout, okay?
Yeah, do so.
Just stay there, stay there. Just wait for a second. I got portal on 79. I'll portal you over to me.
There's also a team behind us now.
Yeah, I know. 85 on my portal. As long as you guys stay alive for a few seconds, we'll have the best position in the zone. So chat, if you're looking at the zone, yeah, this is the only high ground that can fuck us and later on. But that should be out, and we should have the ultimate high ground like in the zones to come. So this is like the best spot to be. As long as you can survive this spot. Come. She's low ground. Just stay on height. Do not drop. We can take port and take caravan if you want. I think we do it. Take it. If they're pushing us, it's very important we play outside our truck and inside. Like don't all stack inside.
Yeah. Isn't that little ditch that we were in still in zone?
No, it's not. I'm basically in it here. You can see. Playing out here, okay? If they push you, I'll have an off angle on them.
Oh.
I think she went left.
I think she just ran. I think she just ran. Okay, the other team might fight us now. Okay, get ready. Get ready.
Do you want us to stay here?
Yeah, if you can, just stay there.
Okay.
They're on top of me. Just stay in this rock. Stay in this rock. They're gonna try to play this rock, okay? They're gonna try to play this rock on my ping. They're moving.
Coming out, coming out.
The Wraith on the left is a solo.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
Do you guys need loot?
I'm good, she.
I have no bats, but I'm fine.
I got 4.
I'll drop you one.
I'll give you one later when you come over here to me. But we got a good spot. We kill this Wraith on rotation, and then we're 1v1. I can see the portal. I can see the portal here. Posting 1. I'm holding the portal, guys. I'm holding the portal. I'm holding the portal. They got no coastical. No coastical. We hold this portal and we kill the Wraith solo and we win. But like we focus the 3-man. Focus the 3-man.
Yeah.
Okay. Wraith drop down.
Okay. You gonna take portal? Right now? Wraith on top, just wait. GG, man.
Good job, boys. Easy game.
GG's.
Don't hit me, bud.
Ex-champions.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say if you did like the video, please don't forget to leave a like and a sub. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for your time, guys. Have a good rest of the day. Bye bye.